Hello guys, today we're going to do another video about learning about Jesus, so let's get into it. So when Jesus was a baby, he was hunted by King Herod. Also, King Herod thought his people would want Jesus instead of him, since he was believed to be appointed by God. Jesus was not wealthy as people thought he was going to be. This is a little bit of Jesus's life before the ministry at 30 years old. At 12 years old, Jesus stayed at the temple. Religious teachers were amazed by his knowledge. He became a humble carpenter. He participated in the synagogue life. His upbringing was in Nazareth. Now, we're going to learn about judging righteously. The first thing we need to know is that we have to judge fairly, balanced, and honest. The second thing is we should not judge wrongly knowing it was wrong. Third thing we could do is not judging and distorting it because we like someone more than the other. And the fourth thing we could do is not judging based on a appearance or assumptions. And the last thing we could do is to judge someone and correct them, not to make them feel bad. Now we're going to learn an important verse. John 8:11 tells us to not live in sin. It says, "Then neither do I condemn you," Jesus declared. Now we're going to explain John 8:11. The first thing we got to know before reading this is that Jesus is not here to condemn us, but to save us. The second thing is that we can't take sin lightly. Jesus is stern about us sinning, so don't treat it like it's nothing. And the last thing we got to know is that God is willing to forgive us as long as we are humble and have a heart of humility. Now, I'm going to explain what he did on the cross. John 3:16 explains to us that he became the eternal source of salvation. And we can be saved by Jesus if we put our faith in him only. We have the privilege to talk to God since we are clothed by Jesus' holiness. These are the 5 keys to life. Humbleness. Being humble is not only acknowledging to God you need him, but you're also not showing pride. James 4:10. Love is really important because love is one of the most important things in the Bible to do, such as forgiving. Colossians 3:13, loving your neighbors and correcting someone if they sin. Spending time with God. Time with God is really important in our relationship with him. He loves us so much that he put his son on the cross so that we could have eternal life. John 3:16. You can spend time with God by reading the Bible, praying, and practicing good. Detachment. Guys, I spelled it wrong a little bit, but now since we are humans, we get attached to certain things or addicted to certain items. Now, the most common thing is the phone. These things limit our relationship with God. Now, just try to imagine yourself without your thing that you are attached to. Is the foundation to all of these keys. To have faith, you can't just say, "I believe in God," but also showing it. Matthew 15:8. You can show it by spreading the gospel and listening to the keys of life. Okay guys, thank you for watching this whole video. It took a really long time to make, and I'm very sorry for the poor vocabulary, but I was just in a rush for you guys. But thank you, and God bless you. See you next time.